My name is Abeer Al-Ghawi. I'm the Assistant Director with Ngage, New Mexico, and I've been working for Ngage for 4.5 years. My son, it was a traumatic birth, and he was born with disabilities and challenges, and we were very lucky because his pediatrician referred him to early intervention, and my son has been able to thrive because of it. I hate to think about where we would be without it. My favorite project has been the Nonprofits Rolling Together conference that we've had for a couple of years, because I was able to really be a part of the planning committee, the logistics, getting the speakers and everything, but also the idea of not competing with other nonprofits, but building capacity and lifting each other up. It's just like sharing resources, sharing awareness, and sharing information with each other, and just building up on our strengths together. I was a photographer's assistant. That was my first job. I think it was like 11 or 12. They taught me about lenses. They had a little studio. I helped them with their ledgers. So they still had big ledger books, so I helped them organize that. It was just a lot of fun. It was just a lot of fun to see that artistic side, but also to kind of see the business side of things. So that was the most fun. It matters not what someone is born, but what they grow up to be. Albus Dumbledore, Harry Potter. I went to Amsterdam in the Netherlands to go and see an exhibit of my favorite 17th century Dutch painter, and it was the largest exhibition of his work ever. It was absolutely marvelous to be surrounded by art, water. I love water, canals and windmills, and it was just like so picturesque and so beautiful. That's a memory that I will always treasure, and a great vacation. I was teaching myself the ukulele. And it's really hard because I'm not very musically inclined, but that's something that I take pleasure in, and it just brings me joy. That it's okay to say no, because life and work balance is important, but also knowing what you can accomplish and what you can't. And just because you say no to one thing doesn't mean that you're lesser than or that you're failing. It just means that you are in tune and self-aware. Coffee. Anybody who knows me knows my love affair with coffee. I started out actually as an early childhood educator. I worked with 3-year-olds. And after 2.5 years, a local nonprofit organization had an opening for a children's librarian. So that really piqued my interest, because of the ability to still work with families and kids and in literacy, but in a different setting, was a nice challenge. And I'm like, this is what I want to do. This is the place that I want to be. I want to be surrounded by people who are motivated and passionate about the work that they do. So it's a really great career prospect for anybody who's interested in giving back and in personal growth. My best day at work has been when we did the Gadsden Literacy Fair. Just the excitement of the day. It's like, you plan for these big events for months, and then to actually come to the day, there's just this like adrenaline rush that is so pure and so sweet. I just love it. I live for those days.